Hi everyone, how you going this week? This is the last week of the Easter projects, and this week I've got a nice little Easter package that will hold one of these Cadbury marshmallow bunnies, which I like. And it's not because I've eaten all the other Easter eggs. I've just given them all away already because I'm on holidays now, so for 2 weeks from work, so I have had to give my Easter baskets out to everybody on Friday. So today's project is really simple, and I think they're really gorgeous, and I've used up all my old bits and pieces because this paper is like 2 years out of date, but you know what, who cares? It still looks pretty and I like it. So I've got another colour in that, and that's what we're going to make it with. Alright, so here we go. This is what we need. It's very simple. And the piece of card, or in this the designer series paper, which has got a bit of a frayy edge, is 6 inches by 5 3/4 inches. Then I have 2 stitched rectangles, which are from My Rectangles, which are cheap ones I bought online. And in my case, I used the 3rd size and the 4th size for them, which is those 2. Alright, for mine, the 3rd size for the white and the 4th size for the purpley colour, and a piece of ribbon which measures about 12 inches long. Okie dokie, so let's get started. Let's find my board. I can tell you the size of these if you wish. That's 7.5 centimetres by 4 centimetres, which is, I don't know, 3 inches by 2.5 inches, and the other one is 6.5 centimetres by 3 centimetres, which is 2.5 inches by 1 1/8 inch. So if you want to just cut them out of paper, card. Okay, so on your scoring board, with the 6-inch side at the top, we're going to score this at 2 inches, 2 3/4 inches, 4 3/4 inches, and 5.5 inches. Then we're going to turn it on to the side of the 5 3/4 inch side, and we're going to score this at 3/4 of an inch. And that's all the scoring we're going to do. So pop that back there. And on this card, it's not the easiest to see all the lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold and burnish all the score lines, because it's easier then to do the cutting. Okie dokie, that's all our score lines done, and so now we're going to cut away this first tiny little rectangle here, and then we're going to notch this up on this side and on the top. And sorry about my finger, that's what I did when I was doing my practice run. I ran it across the edge, the bottom of here, and I ended up getting a huge big paper cut. So now we're going to cut up these other 2 score lines where these little flaps are, and we're going to notch those in too. And that's all our cutting done. Okay, so I'm not going to run my fingers across that like last time and cut myself again. So now all we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of glue along this edge here and glue this end down. You could do it with snail or roller tape if you wish, or double-sided tape. It doesn't really matter, but I just prefer wet glue because it gives me a chance just to pull it together along that edge nicely. And there we have our Vertuo box. There we go. So now we're going to pop these two little ones in the end here, and watch where the back of our box is, which is, I can't even see. That's how good my science seal is, that one there. So that one comes down, and the front one we're just going to put a little bit of glue on just to hold it in place, and glue that one over the top. Just use our foam folder down in there just to make sure it's nice and even down the bottom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze this top together about thumb's width, right, from the top. So it's squeezed together just like that. Okay, and I'm going to then use my 1/8 punch, hole punch, punch 2 holes in the top just to put my ribbon through, and that is virtually the box done. So we're going to pop our little bunny inside. And I can hear somebody in the kitchen. And with my bit of ribbon, I'm going to poke that through. And through the other side again, so it comes back out to the same side. I'm going to tie it in a nice little bow on the top here. If I can tie it in a bow, that is. I'm not a very good bow tire. I'm glad men don't wear bow ties these days. I'd get sacked. Okay. Alright. That's as good as it's going to get. Just trim them off a tiny bit. Both sides. Oh. There we go. Alright, so that's that done. So now all I need, wherever I've put them, and oh, there they are, is my 2 pieces of rectangles, and I'm going to just stamp little bunny on here. This little bunny is off of this set here, which was on a magazine that I bought from the news agency that had a few bunnies on it, and I thought that was great because, as I've told you before, I'm not a real Easter person, so not that I don't believe in. It's just that not having children, I don't have a reason to do a lot of Easter things. So I'm just going to stamp the bunny on here. Oops. Put the lid back on that end. And I'm going to just use a couple of pens just to... I'll use my pink one, and let's see. I'll do... No, I've done a yellow one already. A blue one. So we're going to do pink ears on our bunny with our marker pens, and it doesn't matter what brand of marker pens you've got, if you've got some, or textures. And then we're going to just colour our bunny in. And that's not going to take too long at all because I'm not one of these fancy colour in people. Okay, that's that done. Now we're going to just glue him down onto the larger rectangle. Like so. And then put a couple of foam dots on the back, 3 actually. And pop that on the front, and voila, we are done. There you go. There's 3 nice little Easter packages, and in the pack of the Easter marshmallows here in Australia anyway, there are 5 in the pack. So if you've got some kiddies to give little Easter things to, there you go. I think it's just so cute, and I think you could do that with any of those kind of things. Chocolate bars, anything, for kids' birthday parties or whatever. It's just a pretty little idea. I hope you like it, Okay, I know it was a quick one this week. Everybody have a nice Easter Good Friday, and I will see you Sunday. But with this Sunday coming, we only have 4 weeks till Mother's Day here in Australia, so I'm going to do a few Mother's Day projects just to make it a little bit different, I guess. Alright, okay, but I mean, just because it's Mother's Day here and it's not anywhere else I don't think it's anywhere else in the world. I think it might be in America as well, but in the UK I know it was in March. So we will be able to make them into birthday cards as well. Okay, bye for now. See you later.